mas wala na yung walls, mas kumbaga kaya na namin magbiruan sa isa't isa. Lalo na with the same, we also did it with the same crew and almost the same staff. No? So halos yung friends of friends din yung mga POP ko, yung AT ko, yung script ko namin. So very, ang comfortable lang ng set. Very transparent. Ganon.
Lastly, actually sa inyo na rin tatlo, since this is an adaptation, di ba, of a Korean movie, paano nyo ito pinaghandaan? How much percent of the original ang kinuha nyo dito sa pelikula? Or basta yun, paano nyo pinaghandaan yung pelikula?
Creatively, when I was reading the script, hindi naman siya ganun lumayo eh. I must say, ang ganda ng pagkakasulat ni adapted screenplay by Rod Marmol and Isi Ferrero. So, they were the ones who adapted the screenplay. And hindi siya masyadong lumayo sa original, pero mas nagilang siyang Filipino. Yung characters, yung world na ginalawan ng mga bida, mas Filipino. At the same time, yung mga issues na binabato about society, about these times, yun yung naging mas current. Yun po.
Kim?
I think the difference, no, tita, kung sakali man. Yun, same with si kay Derek, kasi doon lang siya magbabago in a way kung paano namin siya gagawin na Philippine version. But the script is the same. It's, although the preparation kasi namin ni Jay, supposedly, hindi namin papanoorin. Dapat, yun yung plano ko eh, hindi ko papanoorin yung movie. Pero ako, meron akong parang kailangan ko siyang panoorin. So, pinanood namin siya together. And I think, ang pagkakaiba lang is how I would portray the mother, I think. Kung paano, I think yung nag-try siya nung medyo latter part, baka mas-spoil ko. So nung medyo gumagana yung loob niya sa mga kids. And I think kumuha ako doon sa kung paano ako pinalaki ng nanay ko. Dahil, syempre, as a Pinay, kung paano yung nanay ko makitungo sa akin. So, doon ako kumuha ng onting idea. And I think, kasi syempre magkakaiba yan per culture kung depende yan sa magulang, di ba? So, I think, yun lang ang naidagdag ko doon as a Pinay. But other than that, it's the same eh. It's the same script also eh.
Siguro po to add, tita, I watched the two versions, no? The first, the Korean, and then Taiwan. So that's part of my preparation. So, tinignan ko kung ano yung maganda sa bawat isa na pwede kong kunin na elements. Dumating nga ako sa point na what if, para siyang paying homage lang because I love Korean drama and Korean cinema. Parang may isang shot, may mga shots lang na pinag-isipan namin nung DOP namin na, ang DOP ko na, what if gayahin natin tong part na to, no? So yun, kung ano yung, kung meron yung sa bawat version na yun, yung maganda doon, kinuha ko, in-incorporate ko sa paggawa ng pelikula. Kung ano yung medyo hindi ko tingin din na, hindi bagay, yun din yung inano ko. Siguro dito, mas Pinoy na Pinoy lang. Hearing my team, no, lalo na yung editor ko, na when he finished the offline editing, sabi lang niya mas Pinoy ito because he also saw the two movies in terms of emotions, in terms of mas sensibility talaga natin. Yun po.
Ako, hindi ko pa napapanood yung pelikula. Base na sa mga taping days ko. Ako, well, this is not the first time that I did a Filipino adaptation of a hit movie abroad. It's always, para sa akin, it's always parang mas grounded yung pakiramdam pag, siguro dahil Pinoy ako, pero pag napapanood ko kasi, mas grounded. Kasi for example, nung napanood ko yung Korean version, yung social status ng character is not, hindi naman malabo, pero hindi masyadong malayo sa paningin ko. For example, kung middle class ka, kung lower class ka, or mayaman yung character. Pag Pinoy yung gumawa kasi nun, alam mo, mahirap to mayaman to eh. Ganun kasi yung Pinoy eh. So actually, that flavor, I think yun yung nakakadagdag sa idea na sobrang Pinoy. Kasi pag nakita mo yung itsura ng community kung saan nakatira yung bida, kung siya ay mahirap, naamoy mo kagad, naramdaman mo kagad yung init at narinig mo kagad yung ingay ng community. So I think that what's make it very Pinoy.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you. That was Miss Esther Amoyo. Up next, we have John Padilla of Barangay LSFM.
Congratulations and for Kim and Gerald. Kasi sa movie yung role nyo husband and wife and you had kids. Kayo ba na pag-uusapan nyo na in real life kung how many kids yung gusto nyo?
Yes po.
Oo, yes.
Kailangan pag-usapan. Depende sa budget.
Yes po.
So how many kids yung gusto nyo?
For now, iniisip namin is kung ano muna yung ipagkaloob na una,
Yes.
we'll take it at a time lang na yun muna. And then kung bigyan ng pagkakataon at biyaya pa na magkaroon pa ng kasunod, why not? But for now, we have to focus on the reality and the perspective of every situation. So, nagpaplano muna kami ng isa. Parang ganun po.
So anong klaseng parents kayo? Magiging parents kayo?
Ako, anong klaseng anak?
Parang anak, parang
Hindi, parents. Kumbaga,
parents po.
si Gerald ba yung i-spoil mo yung anak mo and si Kim siya ba yung medyo top na mother or baliktad?
I'm sure amang kuha kay Kimi, sobrang playful, tsaka sobrang sweet, tsaka adorable. Si Kimi sa bahay namin, pwede ko siyang panoorin lang, masaya na ako eh.
Keychain.
Keychain. As in, may ganun siyang energy. So, imagine lang na pag, halimbawa, maliit na bata, makuha yung ganung energy kay Kimi. I think sobrang cute na.
Basta matalino po siya.
And alam naman natin yung magic nyo sa takilya and yung galing nyo pagdating sa pagpapatawa. This time, anong magic naman yung pwede natin i-offer sa mga manonood ng movie nyo?
Sarap. Magic sarap. Ganon.
Uy, kaya men.
Ganon. Ano ba? Actually, the movie, well, every movie naman na gawin namin is either comedy or dramedy, always showcase somehow the talent that we have that we can show. But I think this movie will showcase more of Kim's prowess in terms of acting because this is the first time that she's gonna be portraying two characters as a lead, right? In one movie. So, dual character kasi to eh. And I think hindi lang ako bias aside, even Derek and everyone else in the team that created this movie will agree that Kim really did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you. That was John Padilla of Barangay LSFM. For our next batch, please to stand by Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV, Nikki Wang of Manila Standard, Jojo Panaligan of Rider PH Studios, Ms. Dalian Carvajal of Philippine Star, and Roldan Castro of Abandoned Tonight. Our next question will be coming from Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV.